James 1:15. Loeb's brothers see him go by, and to avoid their mockery, he ducks behind the closet door. Sitting back there on top of the hat, he's suddenly heard to shout, "Oh no, I had an evil thought." See, from behind the door, he accidentally started thinking bad things about his brothers, even harmful things against them, because of their mockery of his behavior. But he's worried that if he entertains this kind of desire, especially if he thinks evil thoughts in secret places like behind doors, these desires might conceive and give birth to actual sin, which, if you think about it, could result in someone getting killed. Loeb doesn't want to become a murderer, so he steps out from behind the door and resolves never to go back there again. He doesn't want to think any more evil thoughts like that. James 1:16. By the birdcage, Loeb doesn't want his brothers to see his hat, so he tries to hide it from them by putting it between himself and the birdcage. But then he realizes they can see through the walls of the cage, so he can't hide it from them anymore or mislead them as to where it is. Do not be deceived, my beloved brothers. I am indeed sitting on the hat again. James 1:17. This one has 3 parts. First, Loeb has to go into the basement, his least favorite room in the house, and there he finds a rat. The rat asks if he found this nice hat in the basement or was given it as a gift upstairs. Loeb tells the rat, "Upstairs, of course. Nothing good can be found down here. Every good and perfect gift is from above, upstairs, so of course the hat came from upstairs." Second, the rat says, "So you've come down from the rooms with lights?" Loeb says yes, he's from upstairs, and he wants to get back upstairs as soon as possible. Third, the rat says, "Why move around between light and dark, dark and light? Just stay down here, where there is no variation of light or shadows that change." Loeb says no thanks, and he turns to go. But then suddenly he's whipped out of the basement. James 1:18. This one has 2 parts. First, Loeb is relieved to be in the kitchen, but he's not sure how he got there. He just suddenly finds himself sitting on top of the stove, still sitting on the hat. He wonders, someone else of his own will must have brought me out of the basement. Then he hears a voice say, "That word is truth." Second, startled at these strange happenings, Loeb wonders what on earth is going on. Supernatural occurrences don't happen every day. He finally decides, maybe the reason is that we pigs are a kind of first fruit of all God's creatures, and that's why we're getting special supernatural treatment today. This confidence leads him to put the hat on in the next story. James 1:19. As he stands at the head of the dining room table, Loeb, for the first time ever, now has the confidence to put on the hat. Now he feels like he's in charge. Looking around the table, he starts to preach to his brothers about their former mockery of him. "Know this, my beloved brothers. Every single one of you should be quick to hear what I have to say to you, slow to speak bad things against me, and above all, slow to get angry at me. I can do whatever I want to do with this hat, and it's none of your business." James 1:20. Wearing the hat in the conservatory, away from his angry, noisy brothers, Loeb looks at the plants growing around him and thinks about how nice it is to be away from his angry brothers. Here, these plants can grow in peace, but the anger of his brothers will never produce anything pure or righteous.